What's going on, guys? You're back on my channel. Today I am going to be ranking the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. Now, I love this book franchise. And here's the thing. I'm going to be ranking them on my own personal opinion. And, yeah. I don't want anyone getting upset just because Carlo Terzian decided to put a certain book in the franchise higher or lower than you expected. I don't know, unique opinions make the world unique. Okay, now on with the countdown. Coming in at last place is Diary of a Wimpy Kid Wrecking Ball. Now, not to say that this book is bad. No Diary of a Wimpy Kid book is bad. I still really like it. And it definitely has its moments, considering all the tension about Greg moving and Greg getting stuck on the roof. Yeah, it was still pretty fun, but it's the weakest out of the series. At number 13 is actually one of the original books. And I can already see some people getting mad at me for putting this at near the bottom, but hey. At number 13 is The Last Straw. Now, focusing on the dad was a good idea, but I don't know. Some parts of it feel a little... I don't know, some parts just don't really feel like my cup of tea. It does definitely have its moments. Still a great book, though. At number 12 is Double Down. Double Down had, like, a lot of different moments or whatever. It definitely had, like, it was definitely still funny, and it definitely had, like, a lot of moments. Like, my personal favorite part of the book was, when they were recording all that, like, horror, that, like, horror film or whatever. Yeah, that still cracks me up. At number 11 is The Getaway. The Getaway was still fun. I love a book that can take me on a cool adventure. And this is what it does. And, like, they go to a tropical island for, like, Christmas season. It does feel like it's taking after The Long Haul, where it's, like, a a traveling story. It can get kind of unrealistically dramatic sometimes, but I still love it. And, yeah. Number 10. Hard Luck. Hard Luck has, like, a lot of different moments that I really like. Including, like, all this stuff about Greg being alone, trying to find another friend other than Rally, even though that kind of takes after the original. And the Easter egg hunt or whatever. In this book, in, like, a lot of different pages, you can find these hidden Easter eggs. Not in, like, references to, like, previous books, but, like, literal plastic Easter eggs drawn in the background. And they're everywhere. Like, I literally went around this book and, like, circled them. That's just one example right there. Okay, number 9, The Third Wheel. I'm not really too much into, like, romance stories, but at least it handled it, like, to make it funny. Definitely has a lot of funny moments. The part where Greg is in his mother's womb was a little... It was enjoyable, but it was a little bit weird. Yeah, yeah, still a fun experience. Number 8. I know a lot of people are gonna get a meh. I know this is another unpopular opinion, but at number 8 is Dog Days. I'm sorry it got this low. I really tried to put it higher because I still love this book, but I do think that the film, which I haven't watched the film in a while, but I still think the film is superior to the book, in my personal opinion. It still brings you on a cool summer adventure, and some parts of this book are actually genuinely relatable. Number 7. Wait. No. No. Dang it. The only book that I do not currently own, but I did get it from the library once, that is not... I did read it, but I did get it from the library, but it's not here present, is The Ugly Truth. And Ugly Truth is at 7th place. It was definitely a fun read. Another time where Greg is having trouble with Rowley or whatever, and Rowley wasn't really too present. There was a lot of fun stuff. It was all about growing up, even though Greg is still in middle school when he shouldn't be in the later books. But it was still a really fun read. I don't remember way too many of its details or whatever, but I'm trying to make this ranking go on. I don't want to hold you back on, like, a lot of different details or whatever. Anyway, at number 6, What a Start to a Franchise. The original. This had a lot of different moments, and it really felt like, a plot where many different things happen over the course of an entire year. None of them are boring, all of them are really fun. And, yeah. There's not really too much you can say other than this is, like, a great introduction. Which also had, like, a nice movie to it, too. At number 5, I felt really ashamed putting this low, but Roderick Rules. I mean, out of the movies, Roderick Rules is hands down my favorite. The movie was just really, really fun, and it's definitely superior to the book, but the book still is amazing. Has a lot of different moments that I love. I know I'm saying that about every book, but yeah. Number 4. I know this is a newer book, and I know a lot of people are not going to like me for this. Old School. I like how it, like, does something different. With, like, going outside and doing all this recreational stuff and it going to, like, total crap. And going to that summer camp or something. It was just fun all the way through. I don't understand why a lot of people really don't like it. Like, I get that the franchise itself has kind of been, like, going a little bit downhill. But there are a couple of books that are, like, really good. In fact, my second place is actually one of the newer books. But we're not at that yet. In third place, The Long Haul. Yeah, The Long Haul. The road trip story was pretty cool and funny. I really wish the movie could have handled it that good. Like, I already knew that this book probably would not translate to a movie very well, but I don't know, the road trip feel and the travel feel is just really good to me. I don't know, my personal opinion is a little bit unusual compared to the fan base, but I'm not ashamed of it. Coming in at number 2 is one of the newer ones. The Meltdown. I really like this book. When I was reading it, I just couldn't put it down. It was that good. To me, this has the most connections to, like, the previous books in the franchise. This is one of the reasons why I like it. And also, the books that take place in the winter, I also really like that for some reason. It just adds a positive feel to it. Oh, I think there's something I should show to the viewers. Where is it? Oh. Craziest image in the entire Wimpy Kid franchise. And coming in at number 1, remember how I said that winter feelings really benefit the books? Yeah. At number 1 is Cabin Fever. A lot of people would consider this book to be the last really good book in the franchise. But I don't know. But yeah, it was just really good. The Christmassy feel and the wintry feel is just perfect. It's a perfect balance. All the story arcs and plots in this book are great. the blizzard is just hilarious, and Manny being behind all of it. Man, what a mischievous kid. The ending was satisfying, and that made the top of my list. So yeah, that's my ranking on the Diary of Wimpy Kid film. The ranking of the Diary of Wimpy Kid films. Once I rewatch the films, I'm going to rank those too. I know I have kind of an unusual opinion compared to a lot of other people, but hey, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure just to subscribe, or if you're already subscribed, then stay subscribed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.